What if I tell you that I can make about $2,300 per month renting out or leasing out properties in Dubai, and you don't even have to have any of this property? Even if you're a newbie, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. I'm also going to show you how to attract customers to your listing on Airbnb. Let's go. Now, this is what it's all about. First of all, you know how Airbnb operates. You know, Airbnb, where you will have hosts, and this host enlist their properties on Airbnb. Then people, guests eventually end up using these properties. What are the things you need for this business to work? First of all, obviously, you need a property. Now, don't worry if you don't have a property, you're not a real estate agent. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly what you need to do. But the first things first, in an ideal situation, you need a property to be able to enlist on Airbnb. So this is what it looks like. First of all, I'm going to run you through the Airbnb platform so you see how it works. You come to Airbnb, for example, this is Dubai here. If I put in a check-in date, let's say the check-in date is May 16th and the checkout date is May 21st. Just put in one adult. Okay, let's leave two adults, no children. Search. Just want to show you how it works so you know exactly what you'll be doing. All right, so you come in here, you see there's several properties here. Don't want this, several properties here. As you can see, this is for 949, this is for 820, 822, this is for 735. So these are basically some of the things. I mean, this is how it works. You enlist your property, you make money from this. But let's see what are some of the things you need. You simply go on Google, and Google will tell us some of the things you need to get started, some of the requirements you need to get started with Airbnb. So registration and licensing, holiday home registration. You know, you have to register your property as an holiday home with debt. Permits, you need some permits, you need legal requirement, you need trade license, you need professional operators, you need all of these things you need. I'm very overwhelming. But this is what you need to do for you to be able to hit the ground running, just the way I did some couple of months ago. You simply would not go this route. What you do is, or what I did is, I looked for apartments, I looked for different apartment condos in Dubai. This is what I mean. If you go on Google and type in list of apartments to rent in Dubai, all right, something like this. Type in this, you get a lot of options here: apartments for rent in Dubai, property finder, and all of that. Let's click on this property finder. Click on it. All right, just stay with me to the end. You'll see how all of this makes sense. So you come on here, you see apartments and flats. Okay, so you come in and check in. This is how much to pay for a year. This is how much, this is for 78,000 AED for a year. So let's see how much is in dollars. So 78,000 AED, 78,000 AED, AED to naira, to dollar, I mean, to dollar. Let's see what it gives us. So this is $21,000, all right? If you're going to lease for a year, if you come back here, you see this for a year. All of these are for a year, so it's not bad. So if you should divide this, you should divide 21,000 by, let's calculate, 21,000 by 12, $1,000 divided by 12, you have 1,750, and this is quite fair, and this comes with this is like a service apartment. If you go back here, this is a service apartment. Now, this is just one way to check out some of these properties. I'm not saying you should go for this. I'm just showing you, you need to first of all look for properties that are either for lease or for rent. Okay. Now, once you get a property that is for rent or for lease, all you need to do is contact the owner. Please, guys, this is where the juice is. You contact the owner. See, there's a WhatsApp number here, email number here. There's an email there, and there's a call here. You need to contact the seller of this particular product. I mean, not product. I mean, there is a product actually, this property, and tell the property owner that, see, you own an Airbnb outsourcing agency. What am I saying? You own an Airbnb outsourcing agency, meaning that you help people, help clients get customers for who want to opt in for the short stay. Because basically that's what Airbnb is. All right, Airbnb is equal to short stay, really. All right. People, if somebody wants to stay for a month or a year, they won't go for the Airbnb option. So you would contact each of these owners, the landlords or the agents, whoever they are, and tell them that, hey, I want This is what I do. I like your property. Are you open for short stay? Or do you have properties for short stay? This is where the juice is, guys. Many of these guys have several other properties. They might be the owners or they might be agents, but they have several properties lined up. This is exactly what I did, guys. You don't have to spend any money on properties. Send an email to these guys, send a WhatsApp number to them, tell them that you have customers, you have people who are looking to stay short stay, you have people who are looking to opt in for the Airbnb option, and you have them already. And all they need to do for you is, give you their price. So, for example, if they're going to charge, say, $200, let's say they're going to charge $200 per day or per night, and you want to charge $300. All right, have this conversation with them, and also have an NDA or a some form of contract in place that shows that, okay, you guys are in agreement to this. If you want me to make a video on how to make this contract using AI, I can do that for you. A proper contract for this business. Just subscribe to the channel, and in the comment section type, "I want the contract," and I'll show you how to make one for yourself. You don't need a lawyer for that. So you have an agreement that this is what you're bringing in, and how much are they renting out their space for short stay. They will tell you your markup. Let them know about the markup, because a lot of times they will get paid, not you. The owner of the property will be the ones that receive the money. So when they know that you are charging like $100 or $200 on top of what they are charging, it's easier for them to send you your markup. Guys, this is one beautiful way to make money. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to invest in nothing, right? No property investment, no service charge. For example, if you come and check, let's go back to our Airbnb. Where is it? Okay, this is it. If you come here, you see that, where is it? I'm trying to look for some of the things you have to have in place. There's somewhere in here that cleaning or the service charge, being able to clean the space after being used, is also one thing that will cost you a lot of money, right? You pay cleaners and whatnot. But now you're not doing any of that, because these guys are the ones that would handle that. It's their property. All you are doing, you're a middleman, you're a broker, bringing customers or guests to their property. Many of these guys are listed in platforms like Property Finder, because they want customers, they want people, to come use their property. The property lying there is of no use. So what you're doing is you're bringing another service, almost like what Property Finder is doing, but you're laser target. Now, how do you optimize this process? Like I did, you simply go in and get at least like five of these property owners, all right? Get them on your WhatsApp, get them on your email, get them on your phone call, have some meetings with them. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how you're going to get customers. Just stay with me. So when you have like five of them, these five of them will give you all of their costs. All right, this guy will give you his cost, this guy will give you his cost, this person will give you his cost, and all of these costs you will then see, okay, all right, so which will you opt in for? Some of them will have a bit more luxury apartments. Others will have just the normal apartment, not necessarily luxury. But others will have no just so what you do is, in the five guys you have, you categorize them, have like a spreadsheet, and this spreadsheet, if you want me to make a more detailed video on how I align this process out, let me know. The video might be a lengthy one. All right, if you want that, just let me know in the comment section. But this is just to give you like the breadcrumbs of this, so you understand how the business works and how I've been doing it. Guys, what I'm telling you, you don't see this anywhere online. All right, I can assure you that. All right, so let's go back on it. So this is like a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet, you categorize them. So you could say luxury. You can have more than five of these property owners. So you have luxury. You can name them. You can name luxury can be gold. The other one can be silver. The other one can be bronze. However you want to categorize them. You have them here. One, two, three, four, five. Have the name of the property. All right. Then you can also have the address of the property, where it is, and also have like the pricing of the property. I have a way of structuring yours. I have the way I do mine. Like I said, if you want me to show you, over my shoulder how I do mine, then let me know in the comment section. But this is it, guys. So all of this is for you to have like a price list of the properties you would be selling to your customers. Don't worry, like I said, I'm going to show you who are the customers and how you get them. But then you have a list, and this list is what's going to help you to simply know, okay, this is the price, this is what I'm going to sell, this is what I'm going to do. And some of them, for the bit more expensive properties, you make more money. But if a property is like for $500, for example, You obviously can make like another 500 if you sell this for $1,000 per night. I'm just saying as an example. All right. So the high end properties you make more money, the low ends you make lesser. Just how it is. So what you need to do now, the phase two of this business. Phase one is, trying to get your partners, people to collaborate with, and don't be scared to reach out to these guys. Yeah, don't be scared. All right. First of all, you should understand that these people are looking for customers, they're looking for guests. All right. Just have that in the back of your mind. They are not they're not angels, they're not God. So don't be scared to reach out to them. Send you, right, what I sent to them, like an email and my WhatsApp, like my sales speech, very short, nothing too long, that make them want to reach out and say, okay, you know what, let's do business together. All right. So this is phase one. Phase one is reaching out to the properties that are apartments. You don't care what type, you don't care where located. Although you want to be located in high-born areas in Dubai, for example, areas that people go where tourists are attracted to. The people would like to get their hotels closer to their, to where they want to visit. So metropolitan areas, areas that are very busy. Almost everywhere in Dubai is busy anyway. But I'm just saying, just do your findings and make sure you get properties in areas that people are usually more inclined to visit. All right. Now, if you see this, why I like this website, they have several other features in there. They have the good views in here. All right. So you could have like a virtual tour of what this is all about. Okay, so it gives you a more ideal, and even there, this is an opportunity for you to have images. You can save these images. All right, you should save these images and use them later, like I'm going to show you. All right, so let's close this. So this is the property owner. Usually respond within 5 minutes. So it means that if you chat them on WhatsApp, right, it opens up on WhatsApp, and I can send a message immediately and directly. So this is no BS, guys. It works. All you need to do is convince one of them to jump on this Airbnb business with you. If you can do this, guys, you will start, or you'll be on the verge of making a whole lot of money, and you don't even need to invest in any property. If you have money to invest in property, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm saying why do that? Why invest in properties when you can have it, you can have your way and have these guys do the heavy lifting for you. All you need to do is make sure that they are in sync with you as for how much you're going to make, how much you're going to, how much they're selling, then how much you are going to mark up, to make sure you have money on constant level. They are open to this, guys, so don't worry about that. This is the first phase. The first phase is getting the realtors or getting the agents or getting the property owners to do business with you. First step. Second step is that for them to really do business with you and want to jump on board with you, you need to have some sort of presence. All right, you need to show them that okay, you walk the walk, you walk the talk. You're not just talk, talk, talk. You can deliver. All right. Now, how do you do this? Several ways to do this. One of them is you need to open a social media account. So if this is what you want to do, all right, you need to do this. Have a social media account. Very important that you have this, because you need somewhere, and to have a social media account for an Airbnb thing is quite easy. Just have an account, and then you simply just go on there and just start pasting pictures of properties. It's quite easy. All right. Now, I'm going to give you like a hack to this. One hack to this is that any of the social media account you're opening, you could buy an account, an old account. You could buy an account in the space that has like, let's say, 1,000 followers and have some interactions. If you want me to make a video on how and where to buy social media account, let me know in the comment section. I'll make that video for you. Where to buy social media accounts, legit social media accounts. People who want to sell their accounts to you, who are already in the real estate or Airbnb space, right? So you could have this, all right, and then brand it, put your brand name on all of those things. So one in the social media account can be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Just have one of them, and to quickly hit the ground running, buy one. Don't start from scratch. Remember, we're trying to make money quickly, $28,000 per month. So buy one, just buy. Sometimes it ranges between $500 to $1,000, depending on type of account. But these accounts are good accounts that have, stand the test of time, and they have comments and all of that. All right. So if you want me to make a video for that, like I said, let me know in the comment section. We'll jump into that for you. Now, we've gotten the second phase. Have a presence online, social media account, or the second one, you can get a website. This will go a long way. If you can add this to it, add owning a website to it. What this does is that when you're speaking to this guy, you send him your website. Then when you send him your website, you could put some of his images on your website. What this does is that it registers in the head that, oh, this guy is already marketing my product. This guy is already marketing my product. All right. You need to be proactive with this. Don't be reactive. You need to make them feel that. So you can have in your website, you can have somewhere that's called a gallery, all right? And this gallery is where they will go, and click and see pictures. When they see their pictures, it tells them, and even you could even put their names as partners. For example, you could, what's this guy's name? Their company's name, Agency 8. I think that's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm trying to find out the name. So you research their name and put their name as partners on your website. Now, what this does is just let him know that, oh, these guys are serious. So they're already doing business with me. If you do that, if you can have a website, if you can have a social media account, you will make a lot of money with this process I'm showing you. The only downside about things like this is that the short-let business is usually period-based. You can make money all through the year, the whole 12 years, but then some periods that peak periods like the holiday season, all right, you want to travel during the holiday. So target holiday seasons, and that's the periods where the juice is. But then you can make money all through the year. The next part I'll be showing you now, the third phase of this business is marketing, how to get customers for this particular business, and which is the juicy part. All right, I'm going to show you now. Now, what I use in my business, like I said, I'm going to show you what I do. Watch this the end so you don't miss any of it. Is I simply use Facebook ads. Yes, Facebook ads is what I use. All right, I do not use any other platform for this particular process. Now, what do I do when I use Facebook ads? There are two types of ads I usually create. The first one I create is I create an engagement ad. I run this for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. All right. Now, the reason for this engagement ad, I mean, if I'm just starting this for the first time, which I think you are doing, is I would simply create an engagement ad and try to, create a little buzz around it. Let my target audience just see what I do and engage with it. Okay. So I click on manual, click on continue. This is not a Facebook ad training or tutorial. I'm just going to show you what I do and how I try to get my campaign structured. So I come on here, first of all, which is quite easy. You name your campaign. All right. What I'm trying to do, Dubai properties, Dubai short-let properties, short-let property. So you could name this anything you want to name it, really doesn't matter. So I scroll down, all of this I leave it the way it is. Like I said, I'm just trying to make some noise in the space. Then you click on next, or you come on, either you come on here, or you click on next down here. It really does not matter. Okay, so now we could simply come on here, you pick your Facebook, whatever it is, on your Facebook page and Instagram page. That is quite straightforward. Now, this is it. You come to your budget. What are you using? What is your budget for this particular uh, process or strategy I'm going to show you? The budget here should be a bit very healthy. In my opinion, between $20 to $20 is fine to start off per day. All right, and $10 is about 16,000 naira. All right, so you can do that 16,000 naira per day and get this off. Or you can do something a bit more. You can do like 25K per day and run this for like 2 weeks. Now, this is let's do 25,000 naira times 2 weeks is about okay, let's say 14 days. You will spend about 350K. I know this might seem a lot, but then what you would make, all right, afterwards, the result you get from this, trust me, is mind-boggling. But don't worry, let's just go on. So you see, you could use a smaller budget. I'm just saying, with Facebook nowadays, you need to spend more if you want to get more get better results. So we're here, just put in your budget. So for me, I'm going to put in let's say, okay, just put 16,000. Okay, all right, great. So now the next thing we're doing, you see our reach here. You see our reach here. Our reach here is between 15,000. Conversion is about 18 to 51,000. 18 to 15 persons, I mean. Okay, so the next thing we'll do, just scroll down. For placement, ideally, I would adjust the placement. My budget is very small, but if the budget is fine, just leave it the way it is. When I mean adjustment, I mean here. Yeah, is what I mean by adjustment. All right, or placement, I mean advantage placement, not adjustment. I beg your pardon. All right, so great. So when I'm done with that, just click on next here. Then click on next, you go to the next page. Now this is where I'm taking you to, right? So here you could put in, you scroll down, remove this multimedia here, multi-advertising, ad, move it, uncheck it. We don't need that. The next thing we'll do is set up creative, which is here. The creative here. Okay, so click on set up creative image is what you want to do. Pick whatever image you want, any image you have. This is where saving the image makes sense. I mean, you come here, you save any of this image. When you save any of this image, you could simply just use them for your ad. Okay, so let's go back. Go back here. Now I'm running through this because it's my Facebook training. This, if I'm going to do Facebook, can take like a whole day. All right, so just trying to give you the basics and what I really mean here. All right, so you come here. This is another thing you need to pay attention to. Come on, edit. All right, and put in here where you see. Please let us know here. Please let us know how we can help you and whatnot. This part is what you need to edit and change. Here, you just put in the name, the list, the apartment you have for shortlet, put the list out there, and the price. So, for example, let's say, hi, ready for your shortlet, for your shortlet, or ready for an amazing stay, stay in Dubai. I don't know what's happening to my keyboard, but I'm ready to stay in Dubai. Check out our shortlet prices. Okay, do this, and then you put the pricing down there. You come to the website where you were before, and you could you go back. Let's see. Let's go back. I'm trying to find the. Okay, this is the property. Okay, so click back on it. You could just do something like this and copy and go back here, paste, and you could say something like equal to, say, let's say he's giving you for $400 and you're charging 600. Just 600. Go down, you go to another one, go back, pick another one. Let's pick this one, listed 2 days ago. Guys, you need apartments that were listed quite early, I mean very recently. You go down here and assuming he says he's gonna give this to you for $400, you could just say the same thing. Or you could just say, let's say for example it's giving for $500. $500, you could charge yours for say 7. So for me, the rule of thumb is really just charge adding $100 to it. All right, or adding $100 to it. But some high-end properties you can add more. Okay, so this is how it is. Then you close all of these questions. Just close all of them. Close all of them. Just close all of them. And have your list of all the price of everything. Have it all listed out. 5 of them, 10 of them, whatever. Have it there. When somebody sends a message to you, the first thing they see is they see this message, right? So this is one way. This is one way. And for your ad image and ad copy, when I mean ad image, first image people see when they see your ad, use the property image, 1 or 2 properties image there. For the ad copy, you could simply go on DeepSeek and ask DeepSeek to help you, right, or ChatGPT to help you write an ad copy. I'm not going to do that now. It is already getting too long. All right, so the next thing we'll do now is, this is one style. Okay, then leave it on. All right, so once you're done with all of this, you simply just publish the ad. When you publish this, you would get a lot of people. But before you publish this, let me show you something that we've not done. I think I forgot to show you that. Is your targeting very important? Who do you target and how do you target them? All right, so that's one very key thing. So you come on location here, which is your ad set here. Come on location, click on edit, and you need people who are traveling to Dubai. People from anywhere, really. People from Nigeria, US, a lot of people go to Dubai. But in my experience, a lot of folks from Nigeria, Africa countries, and also from US usually go to Dubai. So simply put in Nigeria, you also can put in United States. All right. Great. So you can put this too. All right. So you have this already beautiful audience, estimated audience size. So when you come down here, the only thing I want to do next is come down to this one here, advantage audience. This one here, very important. Okay. Then you click on here, switch the original option, audience option. Use original audience option here, and it's going to open the main, how it usually looks like. Okay, so scroll down. Now we start editing all of this. Edit the age, gender, edit the gender. We can leave it the way it is. Then demography. The demography is the juice to this particular method. You can also you can also do like a conversion ads or a lead ad, but this one gets you to reach out to more people, and you can also close the sale. Usually close the sale using this method. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll browse on this advantage detailed targeting. I click on it. So what I'll do is just type in travel, travel. All right. So when you type in the words, it's going to help you fill out the rest. For example, frequent travelers, frequent national travelers, returned travel 2 weeks ago. All right. So I'm going to pick all of this. These are behaviors. Guys, don't pick interest. Pick behavior. Behavior is I travel. Interest is I like people that travel. I like travel content. But behavior is that I travel. All right. So you can pick return from travel 2 weeks ago. Most likelihood is going to travel again is high. Frequent international travelers also include that. Uh, okay, so first class travel, tourism, it's beautiful. Um, Frequent travelers, good. So ideally, when I make out my ad set, what I usually do is one asset per interest. That's what I do. But because this is an engagement ad, all right, that we're most likely using WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram, no problem. Just go ahead and you can add all the um, in, behaviors, all right, or interests, add them together. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If we're doing conversion ads or lead generation ads, I would not go this style. Okay, all right. So this is quite good for me, in my opinion. But you can pick this more if you want to. But for me, I think this is fine. If you see the audience size is also very healthy. Okay, we'll have about like 157 million. All right, so this is fine, quite okay. So what we do now is now what happens now is people would see, right? People would see people in these countries, Nigeria and the US, that are interested in traveling because that would well, I mean not just interested, that are travelers. They will see your ad that you are promoting property in short lets in Dubai. Okay, you're marketing it. So this is what you need to do. When writing your ad copy, please, this is, let's say we're writing ad copy. Please include this, calling out on those traveling to Dubai. To Dubai. This should be the first line. Now, why I like calling out is that you're already telling the Facebook algorithm what you're looking for. You're targeting people who want to travel to Dubai, who are interested in traveling to Dubai, who just came back from Dubai, and all of that. So you easily have targeted people by the first sentence or the first line of your ad copy. Very important. Put that in there. And when you put that in there, your algorithm will know that you're looking for people who are interested to travel to Dubai, have traveled to Dubai before, came back from Dubai, or will go to Dubai very soon. And they have all the data to help you give you those type of people. And once you're done with that, the next line should be don't spend too much money renting apartments or paying for Airbnb when you could simply get a property with us and pay 50% lesser. You see what I've done? I've simply said use some keywords. One, they're paying too much. Two, you should stop paying too much and now save money. Three, you should save 50% of what they currently spend for their accommodation or whatnot. So this is the process, guys. And when they come to you on chat, you reply to them, you give them the price again, you give them, because some people ask you how much is it, even after seeing it, they'll ask you. You could simply just tell them this is how much it is, the process, whatever your your agent or the owner of the property in Dubai tells you is exactly what you're going to tell, right? And this is how the business works. And once they get paid, all right, because you know who paid, because when they are done paying, they'll share the receipt with you, may receipt with you, and then at the end of the day, you go back to your agent and say, hey, can I have my money? And how do you receive your money is the fourth phase. How do you receive your money? If you're in America and these guys are in Dubai and what their currency is not in dollars or not in naira, depending on where you're doing this from, what you need to do is there are several people in Dubai that help you convert the currency. Some of them can pay in dollars. Dubai is a tourist attraction, so it's not a problem. Can pay in dollars, right? And if you don't know how to receive money in dollars, if you are not, you don't have the currency and whatnot, and you don't have a PayPal account, you could simply use Flutterwave. Flutterwave, this is for folks who are maybe in Nigeria and whatnot. Use Flutterwave, open Flutterwave, and generate a payment link. This payment link you then send to the realtor or the agent, and the agent will then pay using their card or bank transfer. You could do this. But if you're in America and you also want to get paid, you could use this as an option. All right. This Zelle is a very beautiful website you could use, or use Stripe, whatever method, or PayPal. So it depends on where you are and what is working for you at the moment. There are several options to get paid, or maybe you have crypto, you could easily get paid with Bitcoin. But then you have to make sure that they also have Bitcoin. So before you even come to the point of marketing their listing, make sure you first of all understand the payment structure. If they can pay you in dollars and how they want to pay you in dollars, have all of those talks sorted out first before you now jump to what it is you guys are. Jump into bed with them, so to say. So this is it, guys. I've said a lot. This is quite a long video, about 30 minutes or less. So you could watch this over and over again. This is is a proven way used to make a ton of money, right? I started small. I started charging $50 as my markup, but gradually I increased it, when I started understanding the business. So if you want us to, this is maybe too not as easy for you, and you want to have like a detailed training, one-on-one training, let me know in the comment section or send a message to the WhatsApp number on your screen, and then we'll let you know what you need to be part of that one-on-one training. All right, this training goes in depth on how to structure everything, the conversion to have, the email swipe, the WhatsApp swipe, what I say, the calls. Sometimes we can even help close some of these agents or property owners. We can help you close them so that guys will start building together. So if you want us to, give you an in-depth training on this, guys, this is a very sweet way to make money, right? And very passive too. Once you have your ads running, a lot of things you need to do, just reply messages. And once you reply those messages, close the deal. And the person's in Dubai or somebody's going to Dubai, at the end of the day, they would eventually patronize you. And you can make money from here and there. The more your ads is running, the longer it is running, the more people that come in. And before you know it, you start creating a brand for yourself. That's why the social media account is there, so that with a brand, people can associate themselves with that brand and reach out to you whenever they need your service. I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions, feel free to go there and drop your comments or your questions there. And like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell button to get notified when I make videos like this, because I do make videos like this on a regular basis so that you don't ever be broke. You always have money to take care of your needs and to live a financially independent life always had or always wanted. So this is Cash by Titas. Kindly share this video with anybody you think this might help. And if you really want to make money, all right, and you don't want to do anything from your couch, you want to sit on your couch, don't leave a finger and make money, then I recommend you watch this next video. It breaks everything down you need to do, all right, to complement this business. Another type of business you need to do to complement this one. That's what this video is going to show you. I hope you click on the video, watch it, and like I said, subscribe. I love you.